Welcome to the Friday edition webcast of TheLantern.com. I'm Molly Gray. On Thursday, Lantern managing editor Colin Binkley reported that there has been an increase in serious cases of the H1N1 virus at the Ohio State Medical Center in the past week. 9 people are now being treated in the intensive care unit, according to doctors at the medical center. It was announced at a Board of Trustees meeting that several of those in intensive care are pregnant women. William Meason and Rudolph Alexander are at it again. The two, who are notorious for their conflict within the College of Social Work, have been reported on in the Lantern for their lawsuits and complaints against each other and other faculty members. The Lantern now has access to a report filed by University Human Resources from their investigation into the case between Meason and Alexander. For more information, you can check TheLantern.com, keyword Meason. Nike's human race took place all over the country last Friday night, and Ohio State runners were battling a familiar foe, the University of Southern California. Ohio State drew 3,500 runners after the homecoming parade Friday, while USC registered 8,500 runners. However, the Buckeyes pulled through, logging more miles and beating out USC in the human race. With that, we'll take it to Zach Meisel to see if the Buckeyes can beat out New Mexico State this weekend.
Thanks, Molly. Ohio State finally found an offensive rhythm in last week's 38-7 victory over Minnesota, and Saturday's contest against New Mexico State should help the offense progress even further. On Thursday, Coach Jim Tressel announced that Brandon Sane will start at running back. Sane suffered a mild concussion in last week's victory. As football season winds down, basketball season is starting up. Junior Evan Turner was named to the Big Ten preseason first team, and the Buckeyes were selected to finish third in the conference. Ohio State is ranked number 17 in the preseason coaches poll. On the women's side, junior center Jantel Lavender was named Big Ten preseason player of the year, and the Buckeyes were selected unanimously to finish first. For around-the-clock sports updates, you can follow OSU Lantern Sports Insider on Twitter. Back to you, Molly.
Thanks, Zach. The Board of Trustees of the university met Wednesday and Thursday to discuss university enrollment and international involvement, reporting that Ohio State hopes to increase its presence in China, India, and Brazil. We'll now hear from Lantern reporter Dan McKeever about what President Gee said after evaluating his goals for the university.
President Gee just received his performance review at the Board of Trustees meeting. Gee met all of his performance benchmarks, making him eligible for a raise of about $200,000, or 25% of his base salary of over $800,000. Gee waived his right to his raise, and the funds will be donated to the E. Gordon Gee Scholarship Fund. Gee also waived his right to a 2.5% raise of about $20,000. That money will be donated to the Students First, Students Now campaign. Gee said that in tumultuous times, I think it's important for me to make a statement of my support for students. Trustee Joanne Davidson said that the board's Compensation and Talent Development Working Group gave Gee high marks for recruiting his leadership team, continued engagement with faculty, staff, and students, community building, and his work on the Project One and One University initiatives. For The Lantern, I'm Dan McKeever.
Thanks, Dan. And of course, you can check TheLantern.com for more information about the Board of Trustees meetings. International rapper Jay-Z performed on Wednesday before a crowd of 13,000 people in the Jerome Schottenstein Center. The highly anticipated concert was met with great success after rumors surfaced in New York City that Jay-Z was set to perform with Alicia Keys at the World Series opener between the Yankees and the Phillies on Wednesday. That's all we have for this week. Be sure and check TheLantern.com for the full story and find us on Facebook and Twitter. Have a safe Halloween, and I'll see you next Friday.